Hi all. Today we will start discuss about the main method in ASP.NET Core. If you are new to this video, so please watch before the previous video so that you can understand. And now we're just talking about the main method in ASP.NET Core. So what happened whenever we run the ASP.NET Core or the application in the background on the execution process, how to identify in the ASP.NET Core application. So for that region, we just go to the program.cs class. So if you look into this class, so you found that one main method, but you in your mind one um, lots of question will be arises why this main method, because it's not a console application. Generally whenever we develop any console application, the main method is required. For the web application, the main method is not required. Why this main method is required in the console application? Because it's an entry point. Whenever the console application starts the runs, it will looks into the main method and the execution process is going on. Or in the ASP.NET Core application also, the initially it will be treated as a console application. Later it will be act as a web applications. So this main method is responsible to convert the console application to web applications. If you look into the clearly into the main method, that main method called the create host builder method with passing command line argument. So this is a static method so that you can call directly into the main method when passing the command line argument. What is the build method? This build methods creates the web host. What is web host? Where our application, our web application will be run. And the run method will be running our applications. That means now our application start listening all the HTTP requests. So if you we are detail discuss about that create host builder method, but initially now in the upcoming videos. But now if you look into the create host builder method, so it will be returns the object that implements in the iHost builder interface. So iHost builder having some method, so that will be implement and create host builder, and that object will be returns. So that we call the build and run method. So if you look into this clearly in the method, that method is a static method and we call the default builders, and the default builder having the setup default setting configuration, it will be called and it will be written the respective object. So if you look into that, that also call the extension method of iHost builder, that passing the start of class. And we detail expression about this method later upcoming video. But now if you go to the startup.cs class, the step 12. So if you go to the also solution explorer, you can find this startup.cs class. So if you look into this, you are having a two method. One is the configure service, another is the configure. This is a very important method. If you develop any ASP.NET Core application, the many of the time you need to write the code inside the configure service or inside the configure. So in the configure service section, we need to add the service which is needed our applications. We need to set that. And the any we can set for dependency injection, we need some uh, set in the object. So here we can set for MVC also we set. So here next that the later upcoming video will detail discussion about the configure service. So if you move to the next method, that method name is configure, and having a two parameter like I application builder app and I web host environment env. This is a configure method also very important because it's the requesting process pipeline. So this method is responsible to handle HTTP request. So this is a very important method. The upcoming video, a detailed discuss about this method. So that's it. If you are new to this video, please subscribe my channel and watch the previous video so that you can clearly understand about the ASP.NET Core. That's it.